deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Because you always use that active when like defenders. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again. Now above my head you can see it's Manchester United against Liverpool. It's a big rivalry, it's a big game, it's one of the games everyone looks forward to seeing in the Premier League calendar, and hopefully for the neutrals it doesn't disappoint. Definitely concerning what happened to Arsenal Football Club, I want to see drama, I want to see VAR, I want to see injustice, I want to see all of that. Of course, where the managers park in Manchester United and Liverpool and what they are individually and the rivalry and all of that jazz. You look at Slot, you look at Ten Hag. I think in the 4 games they've played each other recently, both managers have won 2 apiece. It's a game being played in England, obviously, between 2 English sides with a Dutch influence. As you know, Arne Slot has just walked through the door. Liverpool are embarking on a new era in that regard. Ten Hag has said only Manchester City have been better than Man United in the last couple of years, pointing towards the trophies. So let's see a performance of such people. It should be a great game. In front of me, in fact, Ugarte, who's just signed for Manchester United, a bit like what you saw with Chelsea's Jadon Sancho's being paraded in front of the fans. Your score predictions, etc., get them in. Big up DG Cancelo. You're not winning the Puskas Award for that travesty, pure politics. I hear it, man. I did win goal of the season for Wrongans, though. Just shout out yourself, James, and big up you lot. Predictions, talking points, all of that good stuff. For me, I'm saying 2-2. I'm saying 2-2. 2 goals apiece, man. 2 goals apiece. I mean, for the FPL, I would love Mohamed Salah to bag because I need that. I think in our league, like for all us DG Nation fans, out of 400 people, I'm 4th. I'll have that if I could get there towards the end of the season. In my private league, I'm 2nd. I'm doing my thing. Hopefully, Mohamed Salah can bless the FPL gods and whatnot today, man. Or, but pardon me, better yet, the FPL gods can thingy him. Man said, let's go 3-1 to the mighty red men. Bunyo 2-2 DG. Make sure you, pardon me, I'm getting hiccups. Make sure you win. Apparently, this is the 215th fixture between both sides. Both sides have a combined 98 major trophies. Man United have 47, Liverpool have 51. Man United have won 1 of the last 12 Premier League meetings versus Liverpool. That's atrocious, really and truly. Arsenal got a better record recently. Liverpool have lost more Premier League games versus Man United than any other opponent. The last 6 meetings between these sides at Old Trafford have averaged 5 goals per game. Big up the lot. He's walking out with his kid. Both games were drawn last season. Man United had 15 shots compared to Liverpool 62. Only Sheffield United faced more shots in the Premier League than Man United last season, which Ten Hag is going to need to arrest and eradicate very quickly. Liverpool have 97 more shots than any other team in the Premier League last season. So that tells you they're sharp shooters. And when the opportunity presents itself, they're on it. Mohamed Salah, my FPL needs it. I'm saying 2-2. I know Marcel ain't going to be happy with that. I'm saying 2-2. Bruno Fernandes and Salah to get on the score sheet. And it's a big game. It's one of those, I believe, you know, when you play for Man United or Liverpool or any Premier League team, I don't think you need to be up for it. It's a Premier League game and whatnot. But these are the games you don't, if you need to be briefed on the history and why both sets of fans want to win this, then you shouldn't really be playing for either club. And if you're a player, these are the games you look forward to, really. It's at Old Trafford. I know Old Trafford isn't quite the fortune it used to be, but it's going to need to be today, man. You know, they've got a leaky roof. Hopefully for the neutrals, it's leaky goals, man. Can the Rice red card be overturned? I don't think so, because letter of the law. I mean, if there's a way to bypass it, I'd love that. But I'd imagine he's serving his game suspension and he'll be back for the City game, man. He'll just have to hold it up where the North London derby is concerned. I must admit, it's weird looking at Mo Salah without the afro, you know. Like, it's so weird seeing Mohamed Salah without that. Like, are you the same Salah? Let's see. Big up Mr. AFTV. Nice cameo. Appreciate that, Tom. Appreciate that. Tried, man. You know Salah is the Man United landlord. He loves a game against these mugs. My FPL needs it, man. Why is the night tick weird on Liverpool's shirt? You'd think it's a fake from China or something. Why is it curved? Like, or better yet, it's not a tick. It's actually, I used to work in nighttime. It's actually a swoosh, as they tell you several times. I mean, it's a good game, man. I want to see what Slot's all about. I don't, whether Liverpool win or lose today, I don't think I'm going to learn much about Slot today, but he's a new manager. From what you can see, there's a bit more emphasis on possession, less so much the Jurgen Klopp rock and roll kind of football. So we'll have to see, man. Didn't think, well, to be fair, I don't know the options, but nice to see Gravenberch start. It looked like his Liverpool future could be over for it. We even really started. It will end 2-2. With 2 yellow cards, you cannot get it reversed, and it was a second yellow, by the way. It's not only on our kits. Other clubs who are sponsored by Nike have the same thing. What the hell is that about then? Maybe it's a new design. It looks weird, man. It's all bent up in that. Who signs off on these things? Well, to be fair, I'd imagine, Liverpool and whoever else has got that. You'd imagine they sold a lot of merchandise, so statistically it's working. Making a late lunch, hoping for a draw. Big up, deluded. You're working overtime out here. Oslo Goon, appreciate that. Hopefully your lunch hits the spot, man, and we get to enjoy some football. That's mad. I used to work at Top Shot next door to Nighttown in Central. It's a small world, man. In terms of retail, actually, well, I worked in stadiums and all of that, but I actually think, like, actual retail job, Nighttown was the first one, 2012. Yeah, was it 2012 or 2011? No, it has to be 2012. It was the Olympics Games. Yeah, stockroom settings. It was lit. Stole a lot of stuff back. Yeah, stole a lot of stuff. Harvey Nicks as well, and I just stole a lot of stuff. Forgive me, man. But yeah, it's a small world. Top Shop used to be hell. I worked 30 minutes in JD and I left. I was like, I could do other things. I'm not on this. Hope you're okay, Ben. I'm doing great, man. The biggest issue I have is it's actually hot in London. So if I'm complaining about the weather, life is pretty sweet. I know my team drew yesterday, but it's always nice to see Spurs lose, and they don't do well against the Magpies. What's this? Yeah, they don't do well against the Magpies, so they lost. Chelsea also dropped points, so it's all good. Admittedly, a draw would be perfect. Marcel talks a lot of nonsense, but I'd rather Marcel talk nonsense than a lot of my Manchester United supporting friends, man. They've been talking a lot. They were talking a lot yesterday. They have a saying in the West Indies, empty barrels make the most noise, and them lot always yappering and yappering and yappering. I'm saying 2-2. You know what? Jota and Salah to get the goals. Trent assists anytime. United Liverpool's bench ain't the best. It's got Nunes and Gakpo. For United, Bruno Fernandes. You know what? Marcus Rashford is easy money, isn't it, really? Kickoff is imminent. I don't know if it's true, but there was a statistic going around that Marcus Rashford has 0 shots this season. In fact, Sky Sports just had a graphic. In 155 minutes, he's had no shots on target. And if you're a Liverpool supporter, you hope that continues. Whatever you think about Marcus Rashford, that is terrible. That is terrible. Midfield battle for the obvious reasons. It sounds cliche, but I think that will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how these Dutch players they deploy themselves. It's only 27 degrees here in Austin, Texas. Beautiful morning. I mean, I don't know much about America, much less Texas, but that's probably one of your, I don't know the word, but like one of your more mellow days. One of your less hot days, I guess I'm looking for. United to kick off. Oh, spare a thought for you lot. You big up Peter Drury, but you'll have to listen to Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher is good, but when he talks about Liverpool, he's unbearable. Gary Neville's unbearable on the best of days, much less when he's talking about United. Mazzuari, who I think's been a good signing early doors for United, gives it back to his goal. It's lump long. Bruno Fernandes up against Van Dijk. You're not getting much change. Joshua Zertsky, Garnacho, skips past Van Dijk, finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno can't find Casemiro, finds his right back colleague Mazzuari, who in turn gives it to De Ligt. This has to be De Ligt's first start, right? Lisandro Martinez, De Ligt, Mazzuari, the Ajax boys back in fashion. Garnacho's done well. Kobe Mainoo wanted a bit too long on the ball, still able to pass it to De Ligt. And it's here with Rashford down this left-hand side. What can he do? Can we get an early goal? Marcus Rashford, decision-making is a big problem and an Achilles heel of his. He's still got the ball, however, but he's probably killed what could have been a promising early attacking move. Lisandro Martinez, who, as a neutral, I hope he stays fit. De Ligt, Mazzuari, who asked a lot of Zertsky, passed it to Casemiro. In turn, that was poor. United still have the ball here. Garnacho, who I think is a good player. Casemiro, Bruno, Garnacho. I can't lie, United, it's only a minute and 20 seconds in. United are moving the ball with a lot of intention. Kobe Mainoo showing for it. No one electing to pass it to him. De Ligt. Rashford gives it back to De Ligt. De Ligt looking to stretch his legs. It's Bandulu, but he's got the better of Trent here. And he's still here down this left-hand side. Finds Marcus Rashford. Rashford, deliver. It's a corner kick. Should be an effort on goal at the very least. Positive start from Manchester United. as expected, you know, I get for a home side. I think that's pure desire from the lot. I think Trent's got to do better there, but his blushes have been spared. It's cut back, and then Zertsky can't get there because Van Dijk's there. Do you watch Dragon Ball Z? When I was a little kid, I ain't watched that in about, how old am I? 29. Maybe like 10 years of age, them kind of ages, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 14 years. Rashford attempts to deliver, McAllister sends it. But again, the lot, did you have to go all the way home to Onana? Fair enough. Onana on the ball, what can he do? Can he show his passing ability? Big up Graham, Liverpool winning this 2-1. United got to do us a favour and clip Liverpool. I want to draw, man. And here goes Man United's Bruno Fernandes. United are attacking quite well here. Bruno to Zertsky, you killed Zertsky, if I'm honest with you. Killed him. I think you need to do better there. Is it a free kick or was it offside? It's got to be a free kick. It's got to be better there. We're back. Both these guys play counter-attack football. Funny game. 2 years ago, it was 38 every day for 3 straight months. I'll take 27 all day like a 1-0 win. I hear that. Ooh, 38 degrees every day for 3 months. Damn. Make sure you stay hydrated up there in Texas and any other hot countries, man. And in the United Kingdom. Well, to be fair, big up to you. Look, we watched Spurs against Newcastle against Spurs and was peeing buckets up north. Sunny as hell in London. Trent. Canate. Stop making noise. Sorry about the bottle there, folks. Alisson. Be interesting to see what the goalkeeper situation for Liverpool is saying next year because they've obviously signed that keeper and loaned him back to Valencia. Diaz can't bring it under control. They still have it there. Ooh, Jota's not the best pass, but he's found that man of the moment, Mohamed Salah probably forcing the issue there, and it's not got to anything. I thought Bruno Fernandes was fouled. Ref has said play on. Good desire from Bruno, but where are the red shirts? There's only white ones. Joshua Zertsky, 2 pedestrian there. Van Dijk, is he going to go for goal? Somehow he's found Jota. This is horrible. Jota shanked it wide. Horrible phase of play from both teams in that incident. Decent opening 4 minutes. If Liverpool scores first, it becomes a different game for United. Liverpool might win in that case. I think the best thing could be Man United scoring first, if I'm honest with you. Just because you'd imagine the bookies' favourites for today are Liverpool. So naturally, Liverpool are going to have to come out more. Honestly, a good game, man. Ooh, 200 appearances in the Premier League for Van Dijk. And to be fair, didn't he have a mad ACL? So it probably would have been a lot more. You'd have to ask a Liverpool fan. I think, naturally the injury he had takes a lot out of you. But, when he did get that injury, I'm sure he did. People say, oh, Van Dijk's done. He can't play again and he won't get back up to his level. Looks the same Van Dijk to me. Once again, the night tick on this Liverpool kit. And as Marcel said, probably several others, it looks horrible, man. United throwing is taken. Zertsky loses out to Van Dijk. There's no shame in that. Robertson's palmed it off to Kanate. Someone's talking about Dragon Ball Z. He's a youth that likes anime. Van Dijk. Have they sorted out him, Trent, or Salah's contracts yet? Van Dijk tries to find Diaz. Diaz can't keep it in. I like Diaz, but he seems to be a footballer that frustrates and polarizes a lot of the Liverpool supporters, if I'm honest with you. And it is getting hot, people. Forgive me, I am still here. That window needs to be cracked open. Or you're going to see me melt like a choc ice, man. And I do have beautiful caramel skin. What's happened here? Josh Zertsky wins a header. He's probably not known for his heading. And it's gone out wide there. I wish I could turn this fan on, but it's going to be too much noise. So I have to hold it. Virgil van Dijk. Kanate. Early doors, I must be honest. Liverpool's midfield got to show a lot more. Gravenberch, Alisson, Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, show for the ball, man. As Gravenberch has done well. It's a cute turn from him, and it could be 1-0. Gravenberch. Keep your head. Finds Diaz. Luis Diaz. It's whistle wide. Trent appeals. It weren't in. It's in. Is it in? I don't know. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold has bagged. Goal. 6 minutes in, Liverpool have bagged. You spoke on Liverpool scoring first and it becoming a different game. You've got what you've wanted. I don't know if that actually crossed the line. The ref checked his watch. It did. It's a great phase of play. Obviously, Trent has scored, and credit to Trent. But all the praise for me, as you heard me say, the midfield needs to show from it. It's an effing great pass from Virgil van Dijk. It's a lovely turn from Gravenberch. He's made that happen. Shout out to Diaz as well. But them two in particular, they've done a madness there. They have done a madness there. Lovely turn from Gravenberch. And a good run from Jota, really. It's terrible defending from United, disorientated. Is there appeals for an offside? Ooh. Nah, surely Diaz, I don't know. It might be ruled out. The ball actually did go in. Is it an offside? I think it might be offside, I thought Diaz was in front of Salah. That might be ruled out. I'm not going to change the scoreline yet. He's off. Salah's off. Salah's defo offside there. And that's a warning strike. Yeah, I think it's been ruled out. United's blushes are spared. I did say I want early VAR drama, and we're getting that. Salah's in front. To be fair, we're very quick to get at the referees and whatnot. That's a good spot. I don't know, actually. Now. One angle, it looked offside. It's been chalked off anyways, man. United, that's a warning sign. And that would have been against the run of play. I think we're in for a game of the ages today, people. Anyways, Marcus Rashford on this left-hand side. Zertsky finds Casemiro. Casemiro, that's a good knock from him to find Garnacho. Garnacho wanted too long, and it was a difficult pass to bring under control. It's hooked clear by Robertson. Jota tries to flick it on. Right. Both teams showing they can be dangerous on the counter-attack. And it's upsetting, really. I thought Van Dijk and Gravenberch, as you heard me say, did very well. Got to calm it down. Tighten up that midfield, United. Too easy for Gravenberch, and it's a warning sign. Mazawari, Kobe Maino, Mazawari, De Ligt, finds Onana. I mean, there's a lot of Dutch influence at Man United, obviously, whether they're Dutch or not. Lisandro Martinez, Onana, Mazawari, probably Zertsky, they've all either Dutch or come through some sort of Dutch team or been at some Dutch team at some point. And I mean, Anthony as well, but I'm sure Man United fans would appreciate me not counting him. Now, DJ, I want United to win. I don't make the best team win. I just want to see a good game of football. I don't really care who wins, really. I can't quite say I want Liverpool or United to win. Draw probably perfect. I mean, Liverpool are more likely to be up there for title contenders, in my opinion, but United fans are unbearable, man. Trent Alexander-Arnold, the other goal ruled out, and I must admit, I think I got Trent in my FPL, as I do with Salah. Mohamed Salah, back to Trent. Trent whips it in. It's poor from him. Lisandro Martinez sends it back where it comes from. Rey Mysterio settings. Rashford. Kobe Maino picks up the pieces. Bit of a slow start for Maino, man. Very young, talented midfielder. Needs to get with it, man. Jota surely was fouled there. Ref don't agree. De Ligt's done well. Casemiro. His attempted clearance is ricocheted. Ooh, that can't be a free kick, surely. Is it a free kick against Man United's Casemiro? Yeah, Casemiro's not the best of passes at all. I don't want Liverpool winning. I'll take draws. Ten Hag has signed his old teammates from Ajax. To be fair, though, you are going to sign players like you'd imagine Slot signs players he knows. Arteta's done it. You know Zinchenko, Jesus. Now Sterling's rocked through the door. When was the last time United beat Pool in the league? It feels like a while. I think it's more recent than we think, but I actually couldn't tell you. McAllister's still on the floor feeling the effects. How is Ahmad on the bench? Diaz is a player I like, but the feeling I get from Liverpool fans is that his end product is not consistent. It doesn't appear such. You can see why he's frustrated. He's probably one of those players. Some days he's amazing, other days it's a madness. Chiesa's not playing any part. He is at the game watching this. As you know, on Thursday, he completed a move from Juventus to Liverpool for 12.5 million quid. How do you feel about the Sterling signing? I don't see where he plays. He's a super sub and starts cup games. I'm not being funny, but you could argue he starts. Obviously, I don't know how fit he is. I don't know how much of the Chelsea cobwebs we need to get rid of. He's going to have a week training ahead of the Spurs game. I'd imagine he's on the bench, but assuming he signed for us at the start of the year, can you really say Raheem Sterling is at start of the summer? Sorry, can you really say Raheem Sterling is not going to start ahead of Martinelli or Trossard? I'm not too sure. I mean, it's not inspiring. It's nothing against Sterling, but it just shows me that there's either been a lack of planning or preparation, or all the plans we've tried to do, it has not worked out for Arsenal Football Club. Obviously, I don't know if that it just has to work out. I don't agree with it being low risk because you're still paying 150k of his wages, but I do think Edu worked a good deal. We needed a player, and he's that. Obviously, he's Premier League experience. He's Premier League proven. He scored a lot of goals. He's won a lot of cultural trophies. He knows how Arteta plays. He can play on. I only really want to see him play on the left, but he can deputize on the right hand side as well as a false nine and in the 10. So it's not amazing, but I don't think it's as bad as people make out. And I think Sterling's a decent player. Delort puts in a good cross. Van Dijk with the ponytail clears the lines. Throw in for United deep in Liverpool territory. Bro, what was that? You're not here, and you weren't here yesterday. What was that yesterday? You're not here, and it all went to ish. To be fair, I went to the game. I probably jinxed us, and being at the game, as I was saying in the last live stream, should have killed the game in the first half. I won't quite say it was perfect, but like Saka had the fullback on toast. We was doing things. We had half chances in either half that we could have nicked it, but we had chances. And then it just felt, being at the game, life came at me very quickly. I arrived back to my seat late, like 30 seconds into the second half, and I saw us have a half chance. Declan Rice thing happened, and then it was 10 against 12, 11 Brighton players, including the referee. And I think in hindsight, the referee, he was getting a lot of minor calls wrong, and he was making it about himself with a lot of the minor calls. Like, I'm pretty sure Lewis Dunk handballed it. Gabriel, Brighton should have had a corner. There was a lot of things, probably more going in Brighton's favour. So it was probably in hindsight the beginning of the end, and we all saw what happened. Regardless of the red card, though, and the referee's antics, which paints a picture, I don't think we killed the game well enough. I think for the goal we conceded, it's a poor one. And I think it highlighted the lack of options in midfield and the lack of options that we've got, up front. So we kind of made our beds. We've got to line it. And I guess it's a point gain because we had 10 men, and big up David Raya for making 1-2 saves. But it's also 2 points drop considering we took the lead. Kobe Merino. If you're just tuning in, Liverpool had a goal disallowed for VAR. Rashford's in the corner. I'm not being funny. Rashford's a good player, but you're just thinking, come on now. Like, you've been playing this way for years. Even when he has strong return goal scoring seasons, plays the same way. Corner kick to Man United. Got height there. You got Casemiro, you got the lit, you got Zertsky. He's taking short. It's one from the training ground. Lisandro Martinez. It's delivered by Bruno. It's got to be better than that to beat Van Dijk. And it's clear by Liverpool. Mohamed Salah blocked off by Lisandro Martinez. And that's a bit of a cynical one by Bruno Fernandes to boot the ball there. Why didn't you speak to the ref, if you know what I mean? If I see him. DJ, I think we should replace Edu with Ranić. To be fair, it's not a bad shout, because you look at the players that Ranić was telling United to buy and they weren't taking him in. It would have been mad. It would have been mad. What channel is it? TNT Sports or Sky Sports? I'm watching it on Sky Sports. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a throw-in, people. Trent, Salah, the only way to get over this disappointment is to combine for a goal, man. My FPL points need this. Oh, man, Rashford got blonde hair and that he can't cook. DG, do you have 2 YouTube channels? Yes, I do. DG Sports Views and this one. Make sure you're subscribing. Alisson finds Van Dijk. We've got half an hour left of this first half, folks. Ouch. Take this off. Don't know why this is still on my arm. It's hurting. Luis Diaz. Poor from him. It's given straight back to United, and it's given straight back to Liverpool. It's given straight back to United. Poor passage of play. The lot. One of United's most underrated players, if I'm honest, just when I neutrally watch United. Kobe Mainoo. Just with Zertsky. Does well to hold the ball there. Does well to find a bit of space for himself. Does too much there and gives it back to Liverpool, unfortunately. Diaz. Yeah, man. Sometimes he's like a headless chicken. Szoboszlai. McAllister first time into Diaz. Not really much time. Diaz is so frustrating. There's no need to get the ball away there. And United could be on the counter-attack here with Garnacho. Can he get his head up? He's got a lot to do. Garnacho. The idea was right. It's a blind pass essentially, and there's not a red shirt. Trent Alexander-Arnold, you're asking a lot of Mohamed Salah there, and I know he's quick, but you're asking a lot of him, Trent. Someone of Trent's ability can play a pass way better than that. It's going straight back to Man United. Fairly decent start for the neutrals, but good start for United. I'm more impressed with United than Liverpool. They're the better side. Liverpool, so yeah. United started a lot faster than I thought. They moved the ball with a lot more invention and intention than I thought they had in their locker. Rashford, no clue what he was doing there. Robertson doesn't have a clue either, but between him and Konate, they found Alisson. Game is on Sky Sports. If that's what you're looking for, you are right. It is on Sky Sports. I want to see drama today, man. Just pure drama. We saw a bit of VAR drama, but we're forcing it. That's not really drama, is it? That's the link to the second channel for you guys. Make sure you're hitting the sub button. Konate. Let me start leaning back. Liverpool's midfield's got to show for the ball, man. Robertson asking a lot of Diaz. De Ligt should deal with that. It's a cute turn by De Ligt. It's very good from De Ligt to find Kobe Mainoo. Oh, Kobe Mainoo asking a lot of Casemiro. Got him out of there. De Ligt tries to clear his lines. Playing with fire there. Can Liverpool nick it back in a promising area? There was a push in the back from Luis Diaz on Mazawari, and he's got caught with that. Yeah, Liverpool starting to set up counter-attacks. These Dutch coaches are bums. Harsh. We tried to get all the talent with release clauses. Sesko, Nico, Calafiori. We only got one, which isn't bad. To be fair, Calafiori didn't have a release clause, did he? And that's dead, man. Like, have a contingency plan. By all means, go and do that. But you need to have a contingency plan. I'm starting to relieve for Arsenal. There's no excuses in the transfer market. But yeah, you might not be able to find stars, but competent players, of course. We can't do what Brighton are doing for the obvious because people won't wait for developing talents. But Brighton find players. I couldn't tell you a striker or a winger to buy if it's away from the normal names, but I think it's a bit of an excuse. And we all knew we had a fragile squad anyways. And again, Mikel Arteta's own words, we've got one of the smallest squads. Pardon me, how have we walked into this season with a smaller squad becoming even smaller? Make it make sense. The maths isn't mathing. There's a reality. If Arsenal go to all the way where we all want to go, they could play 70-odd games this season, including the pre-season ones. And we all know after the international break, the games are coming thick and fast. And we've got some injuries and now suspension. Sandro Martin is playing his way into trouble here. Mohamed Salah, it's a shame he hasn't got a right foot, you know. Oh, wavy from him, though. He's lost it, though. Kobe Mainoo has a head injury, I believe, or a neck injury, or the back of his head injury. I hope he's all right. Don't know why the cameraman's zooming in on the Calvin Kleins, but okay. Unfortunate coming together with Gravenbeck. Gravenbeck's just essentially fell on young Kobe Mainoo, if I'm honest. Well, Kobe Mainoo's got a 5-tap, Medina. Absolute Medina. Play stop temporarily. Sorry, people, I'm getting cramps. This is what watch-alongs does, or back-to-back ones. Rashford doesn't have the proper attitude for Arteta. That's harsh, man. But if the guy doesn't want to leave, what can you do? Also, there's talent level. There's no just the next guy just as good. There might not be a next guy just as good, but you can find players. Like, there's no excuse not to have this depth. And you are right. If you don't want to leave, you don't want to leave. But then why are you going after a player, Nico Williams, where he said, one, I want to stay at Bilbao. 2, is a Barca thing. Why are you going after someone? It's like trying to get a woman that's telling you she's not interested. Like, how are you going to keep trying? Like, it don't make sense. And for us common fans, you're right. But I refuse to believe a $1 billion company, which I hate to refer to Arsenal as, with all these scouts and all these things, and people sitting there, Edu sitting there and saying, I get 180 pages of documents about players. We've got one of the smallest squads. We sit there in March and April. There's no excuse. You can't get your A targets. And I admire not buying for the sake of buying, but there's no excuse. You go for the dream chasing targets, Nico Williams, and there has to be alternatives for the alternatives and alternatives for that, which there had to have been. Which we've shown with numerous players that we've brought in. We tried to get Mason Mount. That didn't happen. You got Kai Havertz. You tried to get Conde. That didn't happen. You got Benjamin White. At the time, you tried to get Raya. That didn't work. You got Aaron Ramsdale. You tried to get Lisandro Martinez. That didn't work. You got Zinchenko. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. I'm sorry, there's no excuses. Cool, you got Sterling. But I think one thing, unfortunately, that goes against Sterling, there's plenty of fair comments or criticisms to have about Sterling's playing level and if he can make the difference. And there's plenty of things to be positive about. But when your sporting director is coming out here and saying, and I admire them for getting something's better than nothing. It wasn't planned. How's it gone to plan? Because you didn't even get your first choice goalkeeping targets. There's no excuses. They're paid to make things happen. How many summers are we going to sit here and say this? You didn't get an attacker because you didn't feel there was no one on the market last year. You've had a year to find people. Joshua Zertsky on this left-hand side. Kobe Maino. Nasty's over his head injuries. Good ball into Casemiro. Casemiro tried to palm it first time into Garnacho. Salah's done well there and he's earned a free kick. Salah, just take it quickly. Yellow card. That's a silly yellow card to get early on in the game. I'm a big fan of shirt pulling. Do you think Rashford fits our system? In theory. But he'd have to buy into the pressing or the off-the-ball stuff. In theory, yeah. For what Rashford is as a person, yeah. Yeah, you can find specific players. Go find them. Kai Havertz was not the universal choice. You made it happen. How many times are we going to sit here and say this? That's dead. I respectfully disagree. Go and find players. People are paid to find them, bro. At the end of the day, it's football, bro. As much as I agree with you, being devil's advocate is football. It's not a surgeon where you want a specific surgeon that's been doing something in a certain department for 10 years. It's football. If you can play football, you can play football. Liverpool made it happen. I'm sure people weren't convinced about Robertson, Wijnaldum, Mohamed Salah. At the time, Chelsea reject, all of that jazz. Even City made it happen. People weren't gassing up Kevin De Bruyne. People weren't gassing, like even a little Alvarez, who they sold for a profit. We could have dealt with that. Gabriel Jesus was there. Zini was there. You know, up until recent, you know, the City boys that were doing the City boys when they were winning stuff, like it weren't exactly popular choices all the time. You went and found Timber. You went and found Calafiori. You made it happen with Tomiyasu. You looked after the development for Saliba. Gabriel was in France and that. There's guys out there who I can't sit here and tell you who. And like I said, I'm not a fan of buying people for the sake of it. But how many years are we going to sit here and say, oh, we can't find the players? They got to be specific. How specific are they? If you got 2 feet, you got 2 feet. In the present day where the market, and I would rather have signed the inside forward than a striker. But in the present day and in the Mikel Arteta system, we know we want a striker that can score goals. I'm sure the gaffer does as well. But if scoring goals was important for Mikel Arteta's system beyond the obvious, Gravenberch, I'm not sure what he's doing there. Eddie Nketiah at the time, Gabriel Jesus, and up until he started scoring goals, Kai Havertz, they don't play up there. So my point of saying, if General plays that, the scouting pool is wider. There's no excuses, bro. Especially when Edu is coming out and saying things. We have meetings. Let's be honest. We don't just wake up into May, June, July, and we're talking about targets. These are scouting players for years. You'd imagine not just Arsenal. A lot of these football clubs are beginning their preparations for next summer. I hear it. He tried to get Sesko. I'd imagine we was interested in Joshua Zertsky. I do think we was affected by outgoings and maybe the remit by the Cronkies to probably sell some players. It's ultimately a mixed bag. I'm happy with... I don't want to count David Raya, but he made his move permanent. Merino, good signing. You heard we've been looking for him for a year. We even heard we was looking at that. I did a video on him. He's got a weird name. It's like Under something. It's under something. He plays for Sociedad. He's something mad. We're looking at him out wide. And in 12 months, we're all going to waffle about next ones. Isaac, again, I wasn't always convinced on Isaac, so I'm a hypocrite, but Isaac was there. Gomares was at Lyon. Paqueta was there. Kudus was at Ajax. These guys are there. They're there. It just always feels like where Arsenal's concerned, it's always some specific guy. Like you're more lucky. It feels like at times you've got more luck trying to find the end of a rainbow. I hear you, man. But at the same time, social joins, that's like, if we think like this, I don't think they're not having these conversations and they know more about football than us. They have all this. They have all the metrics. Not like me and you, we can see a good, obviously we can go on We Scout and that we can see a good player, but they can look at metrics and pressing and all of this. There has to be players that tie into stuff. There has to be guys. To not have a long-term inside forward for me, I would have loved 2 central midfielders this summer. I know that's naive because you're not going to have Jorginho, Merino, Declan Rice, Partey. You're not going to have all of them. The striker thing, I hear it. I personally felt in the ideal world, you could leave the striker thing for another year. But we've been waiting 2 years for a long-term solution for a backup for Saka, and it ain't happened. But forget the Arsenal stuff. Casemiro attempts to play a ball over the top. Oh, a little less on that. Rashford's in. Alisson's come flying out, and he's headed it out, man. Yeah, that's his name. Beren Tika. Pick up yourself, Jaden. And as the man said, hit the like button. DG, love your sundress. Rashford is ruined. You know what it is? I like Rashford, but he's bare hot and cold. Like, you don't know what you're going to get. Rashford's got great technical level. On his day, he's a baller. I think he's got all the raw materials, but I don't think he is. I can't sit here and say this because you played for England, you've won stuff at United, you've cut out a career at United, but I don't think you use this enough. I still think you play like a child. Obviously, they're 2 different players in 2 different positions. Kobe Mainoo is more mature in the way he plays than you. He's playing with his head up. He knows when to take 1 touch or 2 touch. And I actually like Rashford, and I like him a lot. I back Rashford's like a bit like Sterling before he signed for Arsenal. If you know, you know. You know why we back these guys. You know why we want them to do well. I don't need to expand. And if I need to expand, it's not for you. But it's a madness. Virgil van Dijk. Ooh, thought he killed Jota there. And I must admit, it's not going to happen. But I'm at that stage now, yeah, where, well, to be fair, we did get Kai Havertz. We did. Oh, hey, Merino, naughty. Great bit of skill. I'm at that stage now where, again, I don't really care how much the players cost. And we all know that the level, the playing field is kind of leveled in that you can't really bully the smaller Premier League clubs for their players. But it'd be nice to grab Eze, or Kudus, etc., etc. Good interception by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Finds, apologies, Gravenbeck. He's found Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent into Mohamed Salah, who's drifted in field. Salah into Jota. Jota has to get a shot away. Stupid. They read him like a book there. Good play from the Dutch centre-half. This got to be his first start. I might be capping. But it's got to be, right? Arsenal improves the squad every window. Quick crying. I haven't said we haven't improved the squad. But have we really improved the squad? I'm not crying. I just want to be honest. I'm not a fan of being negative for no reason or just being positive for no reason and shutting up because, like, hoping it all turns out. I genuinely think there's reasons to be optimistic about where Arsenal are going with the system, with what Arteta has done in the last 2 years, with these players actually developing. And we've got some good players. And you lot have heard me numerous times say, as much as it's about new signings, it's about improving what we've got and taking it to the next level. The solution can't always be signings. Good ball, speaking of signings, or, you know, McAllister's found Szoboszlai. But you're lying to yourself if you don't think we need players. You're lying if you think we've improved the depth. We haven't. I don't really care about Smith. Well, I love Smith Rowe, but Smith Rowe, Eddie Nketiah, Nelson, Fabio Vieira, they're all gone. They don't care. They didn't really play much in the season, but you have less bodies. You have less bodies and you've got more games. The maths don't make sense. We've got some quality additions. I can't wait to see Calafiori on a regular basis. Timber's like a new signing, essentially, provided he stays fit. Can't wait to see Mikel Merino when he's over this. But has the depth really improved? I'm happy with the stability on the left. But have we really improved the depth? Forget City. Are we really stronger? Do we have that X factor? Do we have that stardust? Do we have a more competitive bench? Defensively, spot on. We've taken great defensive options and got better. In the middle of the park, when everyone's fit, if everybody's fit, great. But when and if, attacking-wise, even before anybody left this football club, if we look at the playing staff we had last year, you could argue inside forward, striker, centre middle two, another left back, etc. Away from all of that, though, people, you've got an in-swinging Liverpool corner for Robertson. But yeah, away from Arsenal. Casemiro's gone outside. DG going to support England in 2026 World Cup. Well, yeah, support them and them as well as Brazil. Hopefully Jamaica are there. Come on, Steve McLaren, you got this. I'm not sure what Onana, Van Dijk, and the lot are doing in the penalty area. It's one for the training ground for Liverpool. It's one that they need to go back to the training ground because it hasn't worked. And Liverpool do have more numbers back defensively than United, but United's Mazraoui is breaking. I knew he was going to get a nosebleed. I've been there as a fullback. You get excited. Trent has done terribly, and he's found Joshua Zertsky eventually. Garnacho, can he get the shot away? I like him, man. I know he frustrates United fans, but I like him. Oh, shot didn't come to anything. Rashford stagnated, habits ingrained in him, he can't change. How did you find Carnival? I don't know. I didn't go Carnival, Harry. If I did, it would have been lit. You're going mad, Nathan. Well, maybe Arsenal think future windows will have more players available and they should hold out. That's true, but everyone thinks that, and it's always us that does that. And if you, again, that's cool. If that's what Liverpool have had their pocket picked here, Joshua Zertsky. Passing in the last few stages from the Dutchman is normally good. Them kind of incidents has been poor. And that's great. And if that's what we're going to do, all right, cool. We wait to the next window. But we've got to use what we've got then. We're not going Sainsbury's or Asda or whatever. What we got in the cupboard? What we doing? I have to judge you appropriately then. Oh, lovely bit of skill from Kobe Merino. I have to judge you appropriately. If this is what we're doing, cool. Because as much as when everybody's fit and we're good, it's also about what you have at your worst. When worst comes to shove. If Declan Rice ain't there, if Partey ain't there, if Tomiyasu ain't there, etc., etc. And this is what we're doing. Okay, cool. The praise and the criticism will be applied fairly. There we have it, man. Exactly, DG gets it. We understand some deals can't and won't come through, but what is Eddie doing? He should be the one bringing the likes of Salvio to the team. Not a single one he's got. I give him grace for Salvio because... he was at Tours in France, technically he was at Girona in Spain, and he's gone to City. They're all owned by the same kind of company. But you must be able to go to Brazil and find one of them guys. You went to Brazil and found Marquinhos. That's a crime in itself. Out of all them Brazilian youths in the favelas and that play ball, that's what you came back with. Fair enough. I think Eddie did very well for the Smith Rowe fee. I think he did very well for Eddie and Nketiah. I think you actually got California on a good deal. And Mikel Merino as well on a good deal, even though he had a year left. I don't agree with I understand why we made a loss on Aaron Ramsdale, but I don't agree with it because no one can convince me Ramsdale, regardless of what's happened with David Raya, is he's a worse player upon leaving Arsenal than he was when he arrived. Nelson's gone on loan. Fair enough, you pick up a loan fee. It seems a bit muddy where Fabio Vieira's loan is concerned. And I think where we look at squad depth, that just tells me they're not counting on Fabio this season, or maybe Fabio forced the issue. United are starting to give the ball away cheaply. Gravenbeck's done well today. Gravenbeck has found Mohamed Salah. Salah floats it up. Hey! Is that offside? I think the offside flag might go up. Szoboszlai is having a look. Diaz has scored. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Liverpool put the ball in the back of the net again. As I said, United are giving the ball away cheaply. Szoboszlai is having a look at the offside flag. I don't know. It seemed maybe the fact that the first goal got disallowed, there's a reluctance to celebrate. I don't know if this is going to stand. The ref did have one of them funny little looks. Diaz, the man who frustrates. United giving the ball away, and it's that man Casemiro, man. Social Jones said it earlier. Casemiro's passing is horrible. From that point, Gravenbeck, Mohamed Salah, Szoboszlai and Diaz doing the rest. Szoboszlai went for it. Diaz got on the end of it. Poor from Casemiro, man. I mean, Casemiro was in his day, he was a world-class player. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but he is a limited passer. Real Madrid had Toni Kroos and Modric around him. United are in that trap where they sign big names. I think you can do everything. And to be fair, United fans, they've been on to Casemiro for his passing and just his ability. Uncle's gone outside. I've said it in the summer, you need to go Saudi, bro. You need to go Saudi. You've picked up 1-2 trophies at United. So from that standpoint, it's a success. You've gone out sad. You've gone out so sad. United are not out of it, but Liverpool have technically twice put the ball in the back of the net. One was disallowed. Technically, Salah gets the assist. FPL. Trent, Salah, come on. 1-0 Liverpool. Is this standing? 10 minutes before the break, people. Liverpool have taken the lead. United are still poor defensively. They still leak goals. Very poor defensively. Very open in midfield. I do think they've improved small. I do think the news, I think from what I've seen of, it's only one game really, but from what I've seen of De Ligt starting, I think Mazraoui's been a shrewd addition, doing their thing. Cheeto deal. They were saying we can't offer him a pro deal in England, then he goes to Man United. To be fair with you, I'm more onto Edu where it comes to bridging the gap, really and truly. Where it comes to bridging the gap with some, like I know Tyrese John Jules has had injuries, but can we find a good loan spell? That guy could have been in our first team or made us some serious money. Fair enough, Balogun and Eddie and Nketiah did. You know, Charlie Patino, I get he's got a year left on his deal, but he's played X amount in the championship. You're making £1 million on him. Brooke Norton Coffey's played 100 times in the championship. He's only gone for 3.5 million. Mika Berra, for example, what it is a record. I think you know what, Deportivo with Charlie Patino, I think that's the most they spent on a player in recent years. I could be wrong. Mika Berra, the club he went to, that is actually their record signing. But could you have got more money and sold him somewhere else? It's more them kind of, not Norton Coffee, sorry. Waters gone for free. Koza Juby gone for free. Could we have been more proactive in that regards? Because Brighton would bust him in the first team, or he'll be sold really, and he's gone to Blackburn on loan. Cheeto's a bit different. I think the club done everything he could. They literally gave you a very good offer. Obviously, he's 16, so it's a bit different. You're kind of at his mercy. Gave him a very good offer. Gave him a fantastic offer, in my opinion. He's playing in the under 18s like Max Dolman. He said, I want to go United. If he believes the pathway and you can learn from Ruud van Nistelrooy and all of this stuff, do your thing, innit? You're kind of you're at his mercy. So I think that one's slightly different. Jota up against Kobe Mainoo. Has he earned the throwing for his troubles? I believe Mainoo has given that away. Salah assist. We need goals, man. Is this Ethan's opportunity? You're never ready and whatnot, but yeah, man. I would love to see Ethan get some minutes. With Smith Rowe, Nelson, Fabio Vieira, all those sort of minutes, he can get that. Garnacho next. I'd have a Garnacho at Arsenal. I can't lie to you. It's a bit deep how Sky Sports are just focusing on Casemiro now. Mistakes happen, but this is football. You're going to lose the ball in the transition. It is a nonchalant pass from Casemiro, though, in the build-up to the goal. Gravenbeck's done very well today. Salah's floated it up. And to be fair to Szoboszlai and Diaz, it's a lot of desire. But again, United at 6th and 7th defensively. They were killed by the pass, so they are kind of killed in the transition. But yeah, man. And a bit comical, Onana falling over in the net. Sums up United. But I'm sure, any game plan Ten Hag had, you had to, bro, it's Liverpool. You got Salah and all this attacking talent. They're not out of it. And to be fair, United have quote-unquote reacted well. Casemiro's lost the ball 10 times, though, in this game so far. Oh, deflection. And that's the most of any centre mid. Good effort by United. Diaz on the counter-attack. What can he do? His decision-making goes against him. He's got Casemiro and De Ligt. Poor from him. As I said, his decision-making goes against him. And Jota's not done well enough, really. Casemiro's mopped up there. Needs to release it. Does release it. Finds Marcus Rashford. Cheeky nutmeg by Rashford on Jota. Finds Bruno Fernandes. If you lost the ball more times than Bruno, you're doing something mad. Rashford, the idea was there to Garnacho. Konate said, forget that. It's palmed off to Alisson, and it's here with the left-back Robertson. Andy Robertson. I can't like the wavy chant. Diaz. Robertson. The Flying Scotsman. The second best flying Scotsman. Oh, that's a late one from Lisandro. There's no need for that on Szoboszlai. What a prick. And to be honest, Lisandro Martinez is offered, Van Dijk's offered out Lisandro Martinez. That's a frustration one. I like the fact Lisandro's done that, but I must admit, he's a bit of a cunt. I hear it. Liverpool just a counter-attacking team. Yeah, I understand. I'm just saying all these excuses. There are other talents, but he gets Fabio, Marquinhos, Lokonga. I hear that. DG, we got company this weekend in Sorrows. Misery does love company, man. Then these plastic fans cheer for Eddie that he got Rice a really high price. If he only wanted Arsenal, I'm sure we could have got him for around 85 tops. To be fair with you, I do think Edu's done some good things. I would say for me, the most impressive, the biggest praise I will give Edu is you dealt with a lot of the contracts. Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard, Saliba. It will happen. It happens at City, but we haven't had them years where, in previous years, like Saka last season, for example, or Saliba. How many times have we seen these guys play like this and they've got a year left on his deal and there's talking points? I do think there's been some good outgoings. Under you, we sold Balogun, Eddie Nketiah and Smith Rowe, but it's a mixed bag. For everything I praise you for, you ain't really done much beyond that. Gravenbeck, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Is that a good ball? Not by Trent. Garnacho, Merino, Zertsky. Good bit of play from the younger United players. Just as I said that, Garnacho doing too much, giving it away. Robertson. I think someone could have told Jota you had time there. I genuinely think you had time to turn and do something in that regards. 41 minutes on the clock. Casemiro is fouled. Oh, wow. Refa said play on. Casemiro, you might get so. It's uncle, man. Mohamed Salah. Hope for your sake this doesn't result in a goal. What do I know? Casemiro is peak. Casemiro, you got to come off. Diaz at the double. Uncle, man. It's peak. You know what they say in life? If it can get worse, it probably will. Casemiro, my ref said play on. Casemiro, man. It's sad, man. You don't know I have a Brazil bias. It's peak. Casemiro's done. You're done. You're actually done. I mean, you're here for the season. There was talk of Casemiro staying at Man United purely because of his form and whatnot. What form is this? Casemiro. And again, even that big Champions League winning Casemiro. What are you looking at the ref for? I thought it was a foul. I'm not going to lie. Play to the whistle. And even with that, that's terrible. Kobe Mainoo, Lisandro Martinez, De Ligt, 6s and 7s. Even Onana might have been able to do better there. Should be getting there. It starts and stops ultimately with Casemiro. But it's a terrible sequence of events from his supporting acts. Horrible, man. Damn. Casemiro. It's actually sad. Casemiro, man. Diaz at the double, as I said. He's put the ball in the back of the net twice. My 2-2 predictions on. Technically, Liverpool have scored 3 times. One was disallowed. Garnacho, Mazzawari, Garnacho. Damn. It's sad. It's very sad. It's actually very sad. Casemiro, I actually feel sorry for you. Don't shy away. Look, you're shying. You're doing that thing. I hate midfielders that do this. You stand next to 2 Liverpool players. You're not asking for the ball. You don't want it. You made a mistake, so what? You didn't kill anyone. Football's a fickle game. You're going to run and you're amazing for 10 games. Nobody cares about this again. To be fair, in hindsight, where I look at Saliba, I think they just didn't want him to be around this crap environment. But I do think, everything we did with Saliba worked out, so I don't really care. But I do think at the time when you list the Pablo Maris, Rob Holdings, Mustafi, Socrates, half of them centre-backs that were there until we actually got some good defenders, you'd have rather Saliba just learn on the job because at least there's light at the end of the tunnel. Konate. The saddest thing is, I actually think United have been in the game. They've been quote-unquote fairly competitive. And Liverpool almost played their way into trouble here. And I think they started the game very well. Ultimately, defensive structure has been terrible and it's been highlighted by 2 horrible misses. Kobe Mainoo, ain't you on the yellow already? I think he's just going to be told to calm down. He's on the yellow already. Yeah, and it's their defensive, their poor defensive structure has just been highlighted by Casemiro's mistakes. Has Kobe Mainoo been booked? Because he actually needs he's a good player, but someone needs to have a word with him in a game like this. Calm down. Don't make a difficult 5 minutes of added on time. Don't make a difficult task even harder by going down to 10 men. Take it from an Arsenal fan. Garnacho can't nick it. Wait, is that a Liverpool throwing? Okay. Mazzawari, oh, fucking hell, Casemiro, mate. You're boying it, man. He's gone. He's gone. It just shows he's human, man. Shabazza, just telling Robertson, chill out. Diaz, who's on a hat-trick, lovely. I know there's one of you that got Diaz in your FPL team. Kobe Mainoo can't bring it under control. Gravenbeck, thought he was fouled there. All right. Do you know what? Totting up process for Kobe Mainoo. He has gone into the book now. Because I don't think that one deserved the booking, but he's done a lot. He's been in the trenches in that regard. Gravenbeck has done very well today. FM Wonder Kid. Running rings around them. the same old, man. And I think a lot of this is on the players today, but we see United do this all the time. Oh, Garte can't fix this. He's just one man. One man can't come and change the fortunes. The structure needs to be better. Like, you look at Liverpool, you know, you look at their evolution, in my opinion anyways, you look at their evolution under Klopp. When they first started, they were quite naive. Like, we're playing the same way from minute 0 to 90. And of course, that's not, it doesn't logically make sense if you want to win a Prem. I personally think the season before, or / the season they both came in Alisson and Van Dijk, Liverpool started to switch on a bit. You can't just sign a man. A bit like what Social Join's saying now. You can't just sign a man and think, yeah, you can do it all. It's just not going to work like that. McAllister trying to show us his passing range. Good knockout to Diaz, who is on a hat-trick. Be disappointed if you don't get one. Up against Mazawari. Doing too much. Goal kick. Nah, man. One man can't change a team, bro, for 38 games. One man can't change everything. Because then what happens when he's out of it? And what happens when he has a bad game? You can't. It's like Sunday League. You can't just sign a man and think they're going to fix everything. There might be some games, yeah, but no. Again, it goes back to the coaching and all of that. And I do feel in England, we get caught in this trap of just money fixes everything. New signings, it's the coaching, and all of that jazz. It's all the things that we don't see week in, week out. Man United fans are not in training, and every fan not in training from Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday or wherever in these lots' case. The best thing I can give United is generally they move the ball a bit quicker, but they've been killed in a couple of passes highlighted by Casemiro at the base. You lot that talk on Partey and Declan Rice and Jorginho, be careful what you wish for. It might be bad, but it might not be like this. Can't believe some Real fans think Casemiro is the best CDM, let alone better than Busquets all the time. But again, Casemiro was in a system that highlights what you're good at and hides what you're bad at, bro. You shouldn't be around for the passing thing. His job was easy. Get the ball. Modric, Casemiro. Suarez alone didn't fix Liverpool. And what did he really fix? Because what they're going to do, really and truly? What did he fix? It wasn't. Liverpool collectively was shit. Suarez was good. They weren't what they're doing now. Suarez didn't fix Liverpool on his J's. It's a lie. Casemiro's hooked it clear. Yeah, his head is gone. His head is gone. It's a big call from for Ten Hag today, in my opinion. Is he going to hook him at half-time? Well, you can't bring on Ugarte, can you? And Busquets is, for what it's worth, a better player than Casemiro. Casemiro's a bulldog. He win the ball back, give it to the guy. He's a champagne piano pusher. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. You give the ball to the other dons. It's like Mikel. Give the ball to the other guys. He was a beast at Madrid. But he was on a downward slump. Casemiro's been rubbish, but what highlights your flaws is there's no structure at United. The only thing it looks like that's being worked on right now is phases of play to a slight degree, and even that's overstated. Ten Hag's got to take a lot of blame. I wouldn't blame Ten Hag for this game. You know, wait, Szoboszlai could be in here. Oh, Szoboszlai's trying to be too cute and clever. He tried to play a little. The offside flag would have went up. He tried to play a little pass around the corner. It's a good play. It's a good call by the ref. Sorry to say, play on. Joshua Zirkzee. The touch killed him. He found Bruno Fernandes, who's done well to hold the ball. That was a good call by the ref. No way is he giving a free kick against Bruno. He's looking for that. Well, it doesn't matter because the game's done. Well, the first half's done. Luis Diaz, the difference, man. No, I wasn't saying to over-rely on Ugarte, but I'm saying with Casemiro being past it, they need some kind of solution moving forward. 100%. It's a big call from Ten Hag, in my opinion. Will we see Casemiro on in the second half? For United, the first thing you've got to do is get that first goal. Bro, Johnny Heitinga, when did he become part of Liverpool's coaching staff? Wow. I guess for Man United, you just have to go for it now. Would you rather lose 2-0 or 3-1? Their next goal is vital. It's past the pad settings if Liverpool bag again. And I think the 3 goals, the one that was disallowed included, and the 2, is highlighted that once you break versus United off the ball, on the ball, they've been quote unquote okay, generally, bar one individual. Off it, they're not talking to Liverpool. One part, obviously, it's football. One pass shouldn't be able to kill you. What's messed up? Amrabat would have cooked this game slightly, innit? Just get a bulldog in there. And to be fair, Amrabat's better on the ball than Casemiro. Can't talk to him as a player, like if they both retired and whatnot, what they've done, but he's better than him in that regard. I don't think Zerski's trash. That's harsh. So what have we made of this first half? So far, folks. Garnacho's fed up. Wouldn't you be? And he's a player that somehow... You see the problem with someone like Garnacho, yeah, is... I mean, you can criticize everyone. I'm pretty sure there's not a United player out there that would say they're putting their best foot forward and they're giving a good account of themselves. Let my chair take over. But every club's got them. I just feel Garnacho is one of those players. When I look on fan channels, when I look on Twitter, he's just someone that gets the scapegoating stuff, if that makes sense. Boy, United got it all to do, folks. Boy. I mean, my Spurs supporting friend picked up. I don't think my Man United supporting friend is going to pick up. I don't think he's got the bollocks to answer his phone. You know how they are. That's United fans, not the club, the fans. You lot talk so much and are ready to have in-depth discussions when other teams are suffering L's, but then you lot run away when it's you lot. The biggest runners. If you're one of the select few that aren't like that, fair enough. Really, I know you're listening to this live stream. Answer the phone, man. May not in a centre mid. That's harsh. Then what is he? When Partey came in, hello.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Everything good on Sunday? You gone church?
90 minutes in the football game, bro.
Broski, I'm just asking, have you gone church today?
90 minutes.
You thought the Lord was going to let the Red Devils win. It's a glorious Sunday, bro. What's going on?
90 minutes in the football
Yeah,
game.
we know it's 90 minutes. Thank you for the history lesson. I'm just... Broski, bro, can I just ask you some questions? Stop being like that, man. I know you like 20 plus years. Come on, you knew me when I had cane rolls. Come on, bro. Come on. Relly Ren. Come on. Stream his music as well. Can I ask you a question? What going for Casemiro, bro? What going for Bossman? Yeah, what's going on with him? You thought he was getting the Real Madrid one, didn't it? I know you was watching them highlights. What's going on?
What did Carragher say? Leave the football before the football leaves you.
Is he done for you? Like, done?
I got up there, my ticket. Interview thing, bro. My ticket.
I'm asking you, is he done? Like,
he's really done. Bro, you're watching it, bro. You tell me.
That didn't look like the multiple serial winner. Listen, Casemiro is a big player. Ten Hag said...
Speaking of serial winners, what Arsenal won?
Brother, stop deflecting. We didn't lose. Why are you losing 2-0? What is Rashford doing? Where is Casemiro?
You just mentioned him.
What you tried to gas up Kobe Mano? He's got a fire tat and shit dreads, and you thought he was going to do stuff.
What?
Looking like Chief Keef when he first came on the scene. He's drowning, bro. He's yeah, one of them, man.
Why you doing that? If you go for anyone, why are you attacking the young black brother?
Why are you doing that? You're playing the black card.
Why you attend black YouTube events? Black teams and all that. Why are you attacking me?
Bro, I just want to know what's going on with Casemiro. Bruno hasn't been the worst player. Can I ask another one? What happened to Joshua Zertsky? I'm a 9.5. I can't see anything right now. He must have been talking about his shoe size, blood.
Watch him. Listen, of course. I got to text you separately. Call me after.
Stop running, bro. What happened to Mr. 9.5?
Call me after the shoe.
Old toilet. You lot getting bullied by Liverpool. We never lost at our place to Liverpool. You thought Diaz could do that against us? You're going mad. You know, shout out Relly Ren for not running. Shout out Tim for not running. Oh, listen, Mayno's my guy, but once it comes to slander, yeah, I promise you, Mayno looks like Chief Keef when Chief Keef first came on the scene. Chief Keef early days, please, when he had the dandruff dreads. Come on. Where is it? Oh, it's not going back far enough. Before the money. Is this not Kobe Mano? Like, is that not Kobe Mano before the fame? Is this not Kobe Mano? His one's even longer here. Go ahead. Wait, in fact. Where is it? You're lucky, Mano. You're lucky. I will dedicate it. But Mano's great. It's just you play for United. The game's the game. Martinez moving like a spicy rojo. Rey Mysterio, man. I stopped taking Lissandro Martinez in when they gassed him. You say what you want about Gabriel and Bozo jeans. I've never seen Gabriel hold 7. I ain't seen Saliba hold 7. Shit. I ain't seen Zinchenko hold 7. I didn't even see Kivio hold 7. Lewis Skelly, young buck, fresh out the womb. I ain't seen him hold 7. It's crazy. Mazawari's doing his thing. I just want to know what's going on with Casemiro, Champions League winner, serial winner, and that. Crazy. Sandro Martin is crazy. They lit showing why, you lot thought you was getting something lit. There's a reason why Juventus and Bayern flogged the dodgy motor. Bruno Fernandes ain't been the worst player. The lot's trying. He's just part of the shitness. You don't think you're going places with an icy free goalie as well? I have to. It's all entertainment. You're not going to get out the hood with the man them can't play in goal, bro. Mehdi. Cool, he can ping a 60-yarder. That's great. Go. I don't even watch NFL like that, but I'm sure there's a position in NFL where you just kick a ball. Go do that. Oh, no. I'm just agending them. I ain't even done nothing wrong. I just clocked. You lot could do with Jadon Sancho. Swear down, Eddie and Nketiah was sold for more money than Jadon Sancho. Agenda. Salah got 2 assists. Flair merchants. Man United fans are the kings of gassing up their players, bro. Like, Diallo's this, Sancho was that, Casemiro was this. Lissandro Martinez best in the league. Shut up, man. But yeah, there's the agenda stuff is to the side, man. It's nothing personal. I like Zertsky, but you're part of the shitness right now. Big 6 foot plus brother is saying I'm a 9.5. He's not on it like that. I think he started well. His passing's been all over the place. Mano's a young guy. Like you're gonna be part of the shitness when people are doing this. Saddest thing is, United, obviously the result tells the story, but it doesn't tell all of it. I think United's issues have been the same issues under Ten Hag since he's got it there. Structurally, you can cut them open in 2 odd passes. I think they've moved the ball a lot quicker. Don't really feel they've had chances of significance. But I think Garnacho had one. It went through the legs of Van Dijk. They've competed. I can't say there's a lack of effort. There's just a lack of ability right now. Right, look at that defensive line. Like, it all starts with Casemiro. Casemiro's the main culprit. And I'm not blaming the others. But from he's lost that ball, and I'm looking, there's no one looking over shirt. Some people are pushing up, some people are not. You're not following runners, and that happens with everyone. Crazy. De Ligt playing Champions League at 18 and played under some of the best Chiellini and Bonucci and producing that half, by the way. But you're going to be pardon my French again, you're going to be part of the shitness. Like, the team is not good defensively. There's no emphasis. United don't press well. They don't follow runners. You're going to be part of the rubbishness. You're not going to be good. It don't matter who Harry Maguire could have played. They would have got Kalast as well the same way, which is lovely. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Ten Hag did say errors come to an end. Talk about you lot. Watch when it comes out. Ten Hag was a boyhood Liverpool fan. Van Dijk and Konate at the back. They ain't even had to do nothing. Their kits are clean. The most peed off person should be Trent because of the VAR. That's been the best bit of defending today. VAR ruling out Trent's goal. Bruh, people have been on Saka from day dot. Now we should allow Merino. I hear it. Run the agendas. I don't get onto them, really. Saka doesn't move me. He's not entertaining. Bro, where's Merino with this entertainment bullshit? Bring the entertainment then. All United fans speak. You know when you go and get your hair cut in the barbers, where you hear some wayward opinions from uncles? That's how United fans talk about football, the vast majority. Merino on Suswatch, not a progressive passer, nor control, poor off the ball. He looks more technical than he delivers. To be fair, bro, I don't know what United's midfield is about. A man said Casemiro moving like Pitbull post 2016. DG, you're wilding, allow us to never. Because you United fans, you do this. You do this. You lot's breath stinks. The club, amazing club. Of course, when the agenda gets parked off, we can talk honestly, but you lot deserve this. You lot cause sleepless nights in primary school. So Alex Ferguson needs to pay for his crimes of cheating. Big up uncle, though. The work rate of the forwards in this type of system is exposing them big time. And then which indirectly, Ten Hag, you got to hold that. Need that for Sterling. Man said Casemiro needs to learn Arabic. Go and get paid, man. Go and get paid. DG, where do you see Arsenal in the table until January? I don't know. I don't look at the table. There's many different tables. You could look at progressive passing. You could look at clean sheets. You could look at development. I don't understand. Like the main thing is to keep working hard week in, week out, try and win games and see where we can go. Really, you know, the table only matters twice in a year. Well, twice in 18 months, 12 months, however long it is. That's where you start and where you finish. But that's too much of a complicated question to ask me, Chopper Shop. Like it's on the face of it, it sounds quite simple, but it's also very difficult. So I can't really give you the answer you're seeking. Ten Hag's supposed to be a techie coach and he fits Casemiro's as a 6 week. He lied on his CV. We've all been there. He lied on his CV. Yeah, I was at Ajax, bro. He rocked up. I'm bold like Pep. I got white socks. He probably was wearing Copa Mundials. He's got his name on his. He lied to these men, and I love it. And they rewarded him with a new contract. Ten Hag, in fact, stop. Ten Hag is doing great. They need to give him time. In my opinion, he's better than Pep Guardiola. They need to give him time. Casamigos. He is playing like that. Roy Keane mentioned doing some sort of deal with the devil at United. Well, his time is coming to an end. Rah. Damn. My mate who's a United fan said yesterday Diaz is a flair merchant. But, well, the flair merchants put the ball in the back of the net right now. So it's peak. Salah, I'm not happy if you don't score today, man. I don't care about 2 assists. I need a goal, man. Let me see my FPL points. Oh, I've got the lot. Ooh, I'm going to lose some points because of the clean sheet. Ooh. Salah's got 7 points. Come on, Salah, man. That's not good enough. Haaland's all got 30, 34 and that. And that's why I think Ten Hag's a fraud. I don't think all of it's his fault. I think the ownership downwards, but you've been there for time. What is United's style of play? And if you can't answer that, then this is their style of play. What are you doing in training? Yeah, cool. You've had injuries, you've had all these things, but what is going on? This is horrible. Horrible. I don't know what Pep is doing with City that is getting Haaland all these hat-tricks. It's Haaland, isn't it? Big up the cricket. If you're a United fan, you're better off watching the cricket, to be fair with you. Can't be getting much entertainment. It's a great Sunday, though, man. The sun is shining. It's the day of worship. And the Red Devils are being put in their place, man. DG, is this Slot or Klopp team doing what Klopp team does? Slot, in it. I mean, it's early doors. They're still going to have a bit of that Klopp stuff about him, but they're more, for me anyways, they're less heavy metal. They appear a bit more possession-based. But yeah, I mean, really and truly, well, Liverpool have been, I'm sure they've all been doing their research about Slot up until the point he obviously rocked up at Liverpool. They've obviously seen him in pre-season and they've obviously watched 3 games where it's early doors. I think they're bringing on the young Toby Collier. To be fair, the lad that they signed from Brighton, he's decent. Are they taking off Merino who's on the yellow card? If they don't take off Casemiro, boy. So, you know what? It's a big vote of confidence from the manager if you don't take off Casemiro. Ten Hag must smoke dank, man. Because the way he's managing, he definitely smokes Stardog. I wonder if I have enough time to go and get some water. Probably not, so let me just stretch. I am still here, folks. I promise you, I'm making this look great. But my hamstrings are on fire, man. Between 2 watch-alongs today, running up and down around the Emirates yesterday. The young Toby lad's coming on. Casemiro's gone outside. Probably a Liverpool legend, though. Now Casemiro. Casemiro's passing has been good. It's just been to the wrong players. Can Man United turn this around? What the hell is going on here? Okay, the time is back. Alisson's gone long. And this is the thing. As the more the game goes on, United are going to have to gamble. And if I was on a serious note, if I was a United fan, like you never know. There's a reality where you could draw yourself back in the game, but you just want to see it make it difficult. You get 1 goal, there's a bit of optimism. Players, the ref has played on. There's a man down for United. It's a horrible cross from Jota. But you would think Liverpool are the ones losing. Who is that? I think that's Mazawari. He's holding his head. I always get a bit nervous when I see head injuries, man. You don't want to see that, really. Hope he's all right. And if I was a United player, it's quite damning that the manager is betting in a big game. Exaggeration, but United, Liverpool is one of the biggest games of the season. You've got young Toby Collier out there. You've got Merino out there. And to be fair, it's been a minute, if that, into the game. Second half, Toby automatically has been better. What actually happened to Mazraoui? Oh, he's made a slide tackle and then he's got in between the legs of Jota. Jota's obviously trying to play ball indirectly. I think his knee has hit Mazraoui's head. Occupational hazard. This result is an emergency stream. They need McTominay today. I'm not going to cap. They need McTominay. They need him. Nah, DG Ten Hag going to get sacked before the season ends. He's lost 2 games this early already. Boy. 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 Love this. Love this. Sorry, people. I'm just engaging in a bit of bounce online. Johnny Evans and Maguire warming up, boy. You sure you want to be a part of this? You sure you want to be a part of this right now? Are you sure? You sure? Didn't see Saka hooked at 19 years old in big games. Could never. Saka played very well at this very stadium at left back. How's all these players with the entertainment hype and all of that doing? I gotta thank the Lord though, man. I gotta thank the Lord, man, because obviously Arsenal, the way people are doing the most, you would have thought Arsenal lost yesterday. Spurs got packed. United got packed. Spurs, Chester United in the mud, really and truly. This is lovely. Man United, big club. It's just some of your fans. The fans I know, you lot are unbearable, man. They deserve this. If you're a new United fan, then innocent people get hit in war every day, man. Don't forget, United, your manager said only City's won more recently, which is true. So you lot need to do a thing. You must win. You won the FA Cup. You had a better season than Arsenal and Liverpool. Please. Go on. Show us something. Please show us something. All summer, Enos this, Enos that, reality often disappointment. Mazraoui's back up to his feet, grabbing a Lucas aid. Hey, that's the former Arsenal medical man, isn't it? Pussy. He ain't even done nothing to me. He snaked us. When the ref's ready, throw into Man United. Fire the lot. Dialogue. Pronunciation, please allow me. I'm a ref. United fans got work tomorrow. What's the point of signing Chiesa if you can't get in the squad? Probably not, either not deemed fit enough, not been registered in time, which I don't agree with, or just not ready. Maybe hasn't participated in training sessions or many training sessions. I don't know. You'd have to speak to them. But missing one game in what's probably you probably signed a 3, 4, 5 year deal. Like one game for the next 3, 4, 5 years ain't gonna kill you. Sure, you would have loved to play in this. Sure, Liverpool fans would have loved to have seen him. Trent, Konate. Oh, dodgy pass to Van Dijk. Van Dijk's found Trent. Trent moving a bit mad with that. That was terrible from you. The lots found Marcus Rashford. Rashford on the ball has Joshua Zertsky in front of him. Poor pass from him. Poor pass. I mean, you've heard that all the time. Alisson's put his foot through that. Can't find Salah. You know what? The lot is always one of the very few United players that actually do okay. Feel sorry for the lot, man. I actually feel sorry for him because like you're just part of the shitness. You ain't even done nothing wrong. I'm sure you could have done better for the goal like everyone, but you're just part of this. You see, if I was a United fan, for the watch-alongs we do, you're guaranteed to at least do a 6 out of 10, man. We can see why they took Merino off. 2 young midfielders would not be ideal with really none on the bench. Merino's still out there, so I don't know what game you're watching, but Merino's still out there, my guy. Casemiro's gone, which is damning. Obviously, Casemiro made the mistakes. You got to save people from themselves, but boy, if you're a United fan, if you're a United midfielder, not that they've got anyone, you should be feeling like a disgrace. The 2 young players, well, Toby's have been on the pitch a second, but the younger United players, they ain't been the worst. Calm player. Delot's just a calm guy, man. Even when he got ripped against Gabriel Jesus, I felt sorry for him. And I'm sure he almost never had a future at United. Didn't he go on loan? Konate's not done well enough. Joshua Zertsky, can he wrap it? Forces a good save by Alisson, to be fair. Is it going to go out for a corner? Not with Andy Robertson there on the scene. Robertson attempts to clear his lines for him for United. That's a step in the right direction for United. Garnacho, he's doing well down this right-hand side. Garnacho delivers. It's gone over the head of Trent. Can Rashford keep that in? Yes, he can. United have got to get a goal and give their fans something. That's a decent ball by Rashford, to be fair. And if I'm honest, Liverpool have done a bit poor in that with their clearing the lines and looking after the ball. Complacency in life is a killer. Liverpool allow themselves to get complacent. They're going to put United back in this. Lisandro Martinez to Mr. Collier, who they recruited, last season from Brighton, I believe. Lisandro Martinez. Doesn't deem there's an option. And what I'm seeing now is how I felt about Arsenal versus Aston Villa, where, pardon me, the fullback, in this case, Delot, and to a degree, Mazzarri is holding the width. They're showing a lot more than the midfielders. And anytime United try to play into midfield, they just gift it back to the white shirts. Gravenbeck, Szoboszlai, Gravenbeck, Trent Alexander-Arnold, who, if I'm honest, he saw his passing out. Which sounds crazy to say. Mohamed Salah on this right-hand side. Back to Trent, gives it back to the Egyptian winger. Gravenbeck having a very good game. Finds Trent. Salah. Liverpool opting to be very patient here. Casemiro cost them. His passing was poor from the jump. He's not built for this. But the problem is, how many times have we watched United and said that? I'm sure, I don't know if McTominay said he wants to leave or it was made clear that the club want to make a profit on you or whatever. Could McTominay do any worse than the Casemiro of United? Of course, Casemiro in his prime. Can't talk to that. McTominay be disrespectful. But the one we see at United, boy, Van Dijk's gone long. De Ligt. I think De Ligt's done okay. Apart from when the whole team's been poor defensively, he's done okay. I almost feel sorry for United's defense. Your midfield summed up by, as Social Jones has said, Casemiro's mistakes. Midfield not done nothing. Trent advancing forward. Mohamed Salah. Oh, Sauce. Somehow it's not 3-0. Liverpool toying with their dinner. Toying with it. I think the offside flag would have come up anyways had that have gone in. It did. Another great bit of defending from United. You had VAR, now you got the offside flag. The linesman teaching United a thing or two about defensive structure. Who would have been off? Oh, ref, you're lying, Had that have went in, there's a decision to make there. Great play from Trent, Salah and Szoboszlai. I don't think that's offside. To be fair, Alisson made that Zertsky effort look a lot more dramatic than it needed to be. It's easy for me to say, but yeah, this pool team, nothing but counter-attack merchants. But it works. Yellow card being given for who though? Van Dijk. Got late on the Bruno. Well, to be fair, Bruno's not been the worst player on the pitch. But whatever United are doing, currently it's not enough. 10 minutes into the second half. At least they've had an effort at goal. DG, which new United signings do you really rate? Who have they signed? I like Zertsky. I think he's a player. Oh, Kobe Mainoo bullied off the ball there. Bullied. And this, Liverpool have to make this count. Mohamed Salah. There it is. Kobe Mainoo gone to sleep. Game, set, match. Bow! Mohamed Salah has added to it. Damn. Kobe Mainoo. God damn. Hey, it had to be you, my brother. Been poor today, summed up by that mistake, man. And to be fair, as much as it's Mainoo, United have problems in build-up play. It's horrible. It's genuinely horrible. And I'm sorry, My man come from Ajax. It's not like you've just taken over. These are your players. What the hell is going on? We said the next goal is vital. The Liverpudlians have struck. Mohamed Salah has done what needed to be done. United have gifted it away, man. Mazawari, Kobe Maino, Dilly Dally, bundled off it. Little Boyd, move from it. You can't do that. And Salah's pull it in. If I'm very harsh, very, very harsh, once again, United's defenders at 6s and 7s. If I'm very harsh also, could Onana have done better there? There's only one thing on Salah's mind there. And Salah could be in here again. You're lucky. You're so lucky he's fondled over. Salah starting to smell blood. He might even be going for 7. Don't worry though. Ten Hag will blame the VAR decision last year against Arsenal. Lisandro Martinez going to sleep. They're just getting infected by everyone now. Yo. What's going on? Relly Rem, what's going on? Why is he not answering? Look. Remember my friend told me that football's a 90-minute game. Do you really want it to be 90 minutes right now? Do you really want it to be 90 minutes? My guy, do you really want it to be 90 minutes? Salah, deflection. Onana's tipped it away. Oi, why are you not in my Instagram DMs talking nonsense? Where's the paragraphs? You did hella paragraphs for Arsenal drawing with Brighton. Where's the paragraphs? We might not win the league, but you lot can't win a game right now. What's going on? Kobe Maino, drowning, man. Stop bringing these shit young players and comparing them to us. He's rubbish. Agendas have to agenda. You're getting sourced. Liverpool are wearing white kits and none of them are dirty. Couldn't be us. Damn. Old toilet and that. God damn. Sorry, people. I know. I have to. Ten Hag's going to blame Arsenal, man. Pick up yourself, Ten Hag, man. Great manager. It's all the players. It's all the players. But to go back to your question, I think Mazarari's a shrewd addition. I think he's all right from what I've seen. I like Zertsky. I don't know if he'll be the answer. And Kanate's bundled over. Centre-back's trying to get on the score sheet now. Boy. We got Rey Mysterio in defense, though. Boy, and United fans are not humble, man. You got your wish, DG. There's your Salah goal. Boy, FPL, 2 assists and a goal. I'm cooking. Salah, hey, let's eat, Salah, man. Let's eat. Don't get twisted. I don't care if Liverpool win. Like, just in the draw would have been perfect. But now it's become apparently clear United don't want to play football. Let's do this. Let's do this. Virgil van Dijk. Now, if you're a slot, you want the standards to maintain. You want that clean sheet Gravenberch. You know what? That Collier guy, first person I've seen to lay a tackle on Gravenberch. Already been United's best midfielder. And because you passed to someone. Marcus Rashford. Lisandro Martinez. De Ligt. Mazawari. Bruno Fernandes. Mazawari. Kobe Maino. I've got a lot of time for him, man. Toby. Wanted too long on the ball. Little man off it. Get up. Salah didn't barge you. You just ran into a grown man. Palms it off. Diaz. Surely a foul. Had to. Mazawari had to make that foul or his peak. And now if I'm critical, if I'm slot, Liverpool are getting into that trap of enjoying the game too much. It sounds stupid, starting to enjoy it a bit too much. Because that could have been done. If Liverpool were a goal down or needed a goal to win the league, Onana's either picking out the back of his net or having to make something happen there. Enjoying it a bit too much. Got to find that balance of not forcing the issue, being professional, but not becoming complacent. Alisson, speaking of complacency, killed Trent there. That's a hospital pass. Standards. Glory, Man United. Glory, Man United. It's calm though, man. Yeah, Van Nistelrooy therefore getting the job. And even that, like Kobe Mainoo is a young player. Make no excuses. But you can't even be young. Because if you're not on it and you show a young player that's trying to bring consistency into your game, in issues at this club. Garnacho, Robertson and Cole dispossess him. Robertson. I'm waiting for the next time a United player gets a bit frustrated and leaves a late one and there's handbags. Van Dijk, Gravenberch. This is what I mean about enjoying it too much. Got to remain professional, Liverpool. That doesn't happen from Van Dijk at 0-0. I wonder how long before Liverpool make changes, man. Kanate probably had enough time to watch anime today, really. He ain't had to do no defending. United getting bopped at home is becoming too easy. The standards are so gone to be backing this manager. No, he's a bro. I'm telling you, give Ten Hag time. He's won 2 trophies in as many seasons. He's brought through intelligent players like Merino, Garnacho. He's introduced a fantastic style of play, never say never attitude. Very good team. So good, so good. Like, very scary. Very, very scary. He's obviously, you can't judge him yet. You got to bring in Ogate. There's been some injuries. Players are not 100%. It's 3 games into the season. Oh, Robertson, that 6s and 7s there. Refa said play on. But the problem is, where are the guys from United in the box? That's a good ball into Marcus Rashford. Rashford still has it. Zertsky, there you have it. Oh, big save by Alisson. And to be fair, that Collier guy, he's dark art specialist. He's just standing like this and blocking Trent from defending. But again, young players. Collier has been on the pitch 2 minutes, and I've seen him. The one positive I'll give United is Liverpool appear that there's complacency creeping in. And Alisson's been called into action twice. Marcel might be bang on the money in that he expected his team to get 3 goals, but probably concede one. And as an Arsenal fan, I saw my team go up 3-0 in a big game last year. We allowed complacency to make it more of a tougher game than it needed to be. And we somehow went from 3-0 to 3-2. Garnacho. McAllister says forget about all of that. Diaz completely forgot he's on a hat-trick. Puts the burners on. Oh, Delit, defo a free kick, surely. Refa said play on. Jota's on the scene. That's surely a yellow card for Delit. Jota, be snaky. Dead. No, you're being too greedy. Too much enjoyment. Jota, you might have to come off, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones get warmed up. There's still a man down from Liverpool. I can't begrudge United for not putting the ball out, but yeah, Rashford is taking the piss. What is that? Delit is due a yellow. You are due a yellow. Welcome to United, mate. Shouldn't have forced up yourself trying to leave Bayern Munich. He tried to collapse Diaz there. Them John Terry tackles so late. So that's both centre-backs on the yellow card now. United centre-backs are forced into wide areas far too much. Tried to tell United fans you need more than just players. Boy, we can't complain about the Cronkies when we see what the Glazers have done to the biggest club in the world. Oh, Cody Gakpo. You'd imagine if you're an attacking player on the bench for Liverpool, you're getting a bit horny right now. You think there's goals here. Salah, come on. Klopp, come on. I understand you're saving the guy's legs, but we need the FPL points. I'm lying. Salah's not number 7, so apologies. Diaz is. Moving like Arteta when your winger's on a brace. You don't want him to get a hattie. But the job's done, man. The collective comes first. Boy. United fans were saying Casemiro looks a different player as well. Remember, this is just why you don't talk too tough. Delusional. Like Pogba said, United fans know very little about football. It's here with Onana. I feel sorry for you, to be fair. Like, you ain't really put foot wrong. Onana's gone long. The lot. Another one I feel sorry for. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Done well to find Salah. Salah. Come on, United. Like, I don't even care about you lot, but come on, the structure. You can see Szoboszlai making the run. I can't tell professional footballers anything, but this is buoying it. And Cody Gakpo can't direct the header on target. Yeah, Casemiro, it's over, man. But he weren't on the pitch when you conceded the third. Like you lot do when Saka has a bad game. What happened to Kobe Maino? What's going on, Maino? What's going on? Fire tats and that, but demons. Nah, I don't have the heart to get a Maino. I mean, shout out to Josh Rozersky. At least he's forced 2 saves from Alisson. Damn. Wonder how much this cost. Spare thought for half the United fans as well, man. It's going to be a serious trip back to London. Serious trip back to London. Let's hope they're okay. Might as well get drunk. This Collier guy, by default, being one of the best United players. Well, curse of the commentator, he's not been able to keep the ball on the pitch there. Rashford, you need to take off that number 10 as well, G. The thing is, Ten Hag will come out and say they were a better team as well, you know. That's the funniest thing about it. He will say they were competitive. They were a better team. This is absolutely sickening, man. McAllister, he's been quiet, if I'm honest, and he's lost the ball there cheaply. Bruno Fernandes sets Garnacho on his way. Van Dijk about to deal with that. Credit to Garnacho, man. He's an annoying player in a good way. He doesn't give it up. Wanted too much on that. Sympathy free kick. Sympathy free kick being given to United there. These guys have no midfielder. Garte can't fix this. There's no shape for it. I can't lie. They need a manager that's actually a trainer first, which I thought Ten Hag was. Because I'm even wondering, was you really the guy at Ajax? Maguire coming on, Diallo coming on. Will it be Lissandro or will it be Delit? Aha! Home debut, getting swords 3-0. Boy, and it ain't easy. It ain't easy. I might even sell you in Football Manager now. DG, today is the Lord's Day for real. He granted you a Salah goal for FPL. FPL, I told you, I'm winning it now. I'm actually going to win the FPL league. I'm gone. Nobody can stop me. Garnacho off. I don't think you've been the worst player on the pitch. 14. Salah, come on. Brace and we're good. Salah, brace. How many points have I got so far this week? 75. I'm winning this. This is easy. When you take it seriously, it's easy. When Bruno is the most important player, that's all you need to know. No, Ten Hag thrived due to having Overmars and Van der Sar next to him at Ajax, in my opinion. Yeah, but you still have to coach, bro. Like, you still have to coach. They're not coaching for you. They're helping you with recruitment and all that jazz. Bruno Fernandes delivers, asking a lot of Maguire. Boxhead keeps it into the hands of Alisson, that is. Harry Maguire. Look, come on, show the United little kids, man. Show them crying. Big up the United fans with the Norwich goals. This is amazing, man. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing, man. Couldn't have happened to a nicer bunch of people, I'll say that much. Oh, he's lucky I can't find his snap. Because I want to start trolling United supporters. Because at this point, surely, I know football's a weird game, but surely not even they're going to get back in this. Why is the phone freezing? Is that Marcus Rashford coming off? Sorry, Rashford? No, it's not. It's just him looking disillusioned. Don't know why my friends won't pick up the phone. Harry Maguire. Yo. You watching the game, mate? It's a good game. Are you watching the game?
No, I'm at Burners thing.
Are you lot doing well? You lot doing well today, though, man.
Fuck off, mate. Fuck off.
Like, I thought Ten Hag errors. Oh, shit. Okay. Kobe Maino. Lisandro Martinez. Mazawari. Diallo. I actually like Diallo, man. How is Rashford still playing? I don't know, man. Ten Hag said he can't play Ajax football because United are not Ajax, don't have them players, don't have the DNA. United are far too away from their identity. That's great, but regardless of if you play Stoke City football, Ajax football, oh, credit from Dilo. Boy, our fullback's underrated, and he gives it to Mazawari. Regardless of how you try to play, like if I just say random names, oh, Diallo's done well. Pep Guardiola, Conte, Wenger, Jose Mourinho, Sir Alex Ferguson. They all play different ways. Football, you still got to be able to defend. Still got to be able to put the ball in the back of the net. Can they do that? If you can't keep balls out the back of your net and you can't score goals, you're in a difficult situation. Sometimes when things are going wrong, some teams can score goals, can't keep them out. Some teams can keep them out, not put them in the back of the net. If you can't do both, football's a simple game. It's simple, yet complex, but it's complicated. But it is a simple ass game. Diallo. Oh, Lisandro Martinez. Oh, he tried to do some bicycle kick thing. Big up Rey Mysterio, man. He tried 619 it into the back of the net. Hey, shout out Rey Mysterio, man. Hey, movie settings. You're not with Argentina now, mate. Forget that World Cup, Jazz. Boy. Normally I get vexed at these kids making noise, but yeah, it's a great day. Hi, look. You keep bringing Grandad Sir Alex Ferguson. You keep making this guy take time out of his Sunday where I'm sure his wife is cooking dinner, could go for a nice stroll. You keep drawing him out and inviting him into the stadium to watch this. Mr. Man United, this is what you lot are doing to him. He don't even, before, in the early days when he used to return to the, a man's about to say Emirates, to Old Trafford, he looked angry when they were losing. Now it's a fun day out, man. Probably drunk. I can't blame you, Grandad. Get the gin out, man. Van Dijk, Kanate, McAllister, Trent. Helps it on. Gravenberch, Salah, you're about to get fouled. Oh, no, you're not. Salah, the way he drops a shoulder, deceivingly good. Plays a 1-2 with Gravenberch. The lot's got some defending to do. One of the only players with some effing heart in this United team. He's done very well. Onana's trying his... Onana, bro, Onana. Oh, no. Probably fuming. He's probably emotionally checked out. The way United are moving, to be honest, Alex Ferguson's son, Darren Ferguson, and we all know how much of a woeful manager he was. He might as well get the job. Steve Bruce could do this better than this. Sean Dyche probably going to lose his Everton job soon. United, do a thing. Gravenberch, trying to overcomplicate things. Bruno Fernandes. But you're going to bust out with the ball. Who's there for you? It's a good attempt to find Diallo. But again, Alisson on the scene. If I'm harsh, Alisson, it didn't need to end up like that. But pull it out of touch. United have taken it quickly. Diallo. I'm not quite sure what Liverpool are doing there. I'm just seeing a bunch of white shirts and someone's hooked it clear. There's 16 minutes left. Winning the ball in the air against Maguire is a big myth. DJ, if you could sign any player to Arsenal of your choice, who would you sign? Any choice with no barriers. Vinicius, Rodrigo, like Yamal, like Slot going for blood. Darwin Núñez coming on. Well, here's this other. See, you've played before. That's the right back, isn't it? Is it? No, it's not. Jota's coming off. Hasn't quite been able to put the ball in the back of the net today. I'm tired of this Ajax football. What is your identity as a coach? I'm still confused by that. I think even his players are. Tony Pulis for me, mate. United be terrible to play against. Sam Allardyce or Tony Pulis as an Arsenal fan would be the worst news I would hear. Trent's off. That is the guy, isn't it? That is the guy. That is the guy he was deputizing at one point. I wonder if Darwin Núñez fancies getting on the score sheet. That's your name, Bradley. That's your name. Bradley on, Núñez on, Jota and Trent off. 15 minutes left. Feels like time's kind of freezing. Trent's a prick. Trent's actually a bit of a prick, isn't he? He's rather than moving all the way down, he's telling everyone to move. Like, come on, mate. Kobe Maino. I can't take these little kids anymore. Sorry, folks, man. They're making too much noise. The window's getting shut. Shut up! Read a book. Canate. What a great Sunday this has been, man. Come on, Salah, one more. DG, what's your score prediction against Tottenham and City? I don't know. We're too far ahead. I'm going to say 1-0 City, 2-1. 1-0 Man City 1, Arsenal 0. Arsenal 2, Spurs 1. Touches in the up box. Salah has 11. Ahmad's been on the pitch 2 minutes and he's already tied with 5 with Diaz and Jota. So again, if you can't defend in your box and you can't attack in the others, you're in issues. And to be honest, Diallo's shirt looked ripped. He's being pulled. Automatically one of the better United players. Automatically. God knows how Rashford's still on this pitch. I don't know what you've done today. The lot's been better in the final third than you. And he's an effing defender, mate. Like, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. This Collier lad, Ahmad, Zertsky. He's had 3 chances. That one was probably the more difficult. The Collier lad. The Collier lad. For me, Diallo, Collier lad, the lot, Diallo. I feel safe for you. Mazawari as well to a degree because you haven't been terrible. You've just been part of the shitness.
Welcome to the
Look, cowardly stuff. Because when Arsenal lose, I answer my phone. Don't be a coward.
to the O2 message.
Coward. Sourcing. Oh, that was a good turn by Rashford. That'll get clipped up by the virgins on social media. Oh my God, what a turn from Rashford. Onana. Feel sorry for Onana as well to a degree. DG, what's your midfield solution for the North London derby? I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards Jorginho, Partey and Odegaard. A part of me is saying, you know what? I don't really want to see it. I don't want to see it. But Partey, Odegaard, Kai Havertz, someone got a front in it. And then throughout the game, you'd imagine, you know, someone between Jorginho and Partey, neither player probably has in a game like that has 90 minutes, and then Kai gets his fair share up front. Just because Kai's going to muck in it, like, yeah, it's going to be horrible on the ball. There ain't going to be too much in terms of build-up play. Well, you could go Ethan, Odegaard in the 8, next to Partey, but I don't see that happening. Diallo, good square. Collier always picked off his foot, at a great time. I did think that was a corner. I'm not sure what Gravenbeck is crying about. No clue how Shabazza trying too many twists and turns, bro. Hit that. Didn't he have a good goal scoring record at his last club? Gotta hit that. Trying to be too cute and clever. And that's the danger when you go 3-0 up. Horrible corner from Diallo. Throwing deep in Liverpool territory, though. At least give Liverpool's analytical department something to review. At least give, when they have their meeting on Monday about training and briefing, at least give them something to put on the presentation. Because the only thing they could say is probably just complacency, really. Kobe Maino drowned today. But struggled to swim. Casemiro drowned. Wow. Diallo thought he was Bukayo Saka still. Would you start Trossard in midfield? If it's not in the 10 role now, I've never been one of them that could buys the whole Trossard in the 8. I'd rather put Benjamin White or Timber in midfield. I'd rather try one of them things, if I'm completely honest. 15th of September, people. Spurs against Arsenal. Bradley's gone long. I mean, you're not quite Trent. Don't try and be Trent. Shout out to United fans, though. I'm sure a lot of them are probably going to be beating the trains and that, but they ain't walked out. Maino, Zertsky, Diallo. Bruno Fernandes. Not been good today, but not been terrible. Oh, fuck, Rashford. How is he still on the pitch? Ten Hag, you've caused all your issues. Like, you should not be stressed. I can't lie to you. You shouldn't be stressed. Right, you got the owners and all these new directors and all this jazz in the stadium as well. A new era, eh? A new era. Thought McAllister was fouled there. Ref don't agree with me. I'm not sure who the lot's up moaning at. I think it's the linesman. He's saying it's a throw-in. Lisandro Martinez. Boy, it's been a bad day at the office. I'm not sure. Was that a Salah getting subbed to? Did he just nod to the bench to say, yeah, you know what? United content creators in chill today. It's going to be epic. I'm going to get some Hennessy for that one. You think Sterling gets minutes in the North London derby? Surely. I don't know if he's fit enough to start. I doubt he's fit enough to start. I mean, he played a part in pre-season and then he got alienated when, the season started. That's a ball. Darwin Noodles. Oh, I can't quite get there. This cost £200. Damn. All their goals to their counter-attack. These men don't build up play. They don't bang triangles, switch plays, choke teams under ball pressure, rotate the ball, play. Same football is countable. I mean, seeing them win 3-0, really. Number 26, Robertson is coming off. Timmy-Cass is coming on. Andy Robertson. Hey, Robbo. Bask in it, mate. Take a bit longer. What do they call this guy? The Greek Scouser? Timmy-Cass is on. Even got a chance to rest the first choice fullbacks. Bradley and Timmy-Cass now on. Darwin Noodles and Gakpo. If I was Gakpo and Darwin Núñez, I'd be a bit angry. Like, I ain't had nothing to work with. You lot are not trying to create some chances. Oh, Nana's gone long, but who is there? Van Dijk is. McAllister, time to turn. Does well to find Núñez and Salah's offside. It's poor. No, it's poor. Credit to Gakpo for chasing it and making a terrible pass look good. Oh, Nana's palmed it to Mazawari. Mazawari killed Merino there. Surely a throw-in for Liverpool. I've got Salah and a clean sheet for Liverpool for 1K. Hope you make that, mate. Sterling has to make. We don't have enough depth. If he don't play for England, so Sterling better be at. He has to be there training. Yeah. He's not in the England squad, so you're right. But it's different playing 90 minutes, man. I wonder if there's any under-21s fixtures scheduled. Will he get some moments there? Probably doubtful. He's not the guy to be doing all that with. We both know. We all know better yet. There's only 2 games Sterling's ineligible for. Obviously, the 2 games against Chelsea. And assuming the League Cup at some point, you never know. Or in the FA Cup, you could fight Chelsea. So 4 games in theory. Harry Maguire. Kobe Mainoo. Maguire. Toby. Martinez palms it off. Finds the lot. Throw into Man United. Boy. If you're a neutral fan, or if you're a Liverpool fan, you're ecstatic. If you're a neutral fan, you're loving this. If you're a United fan, you're probably crying. Oh, Nano. That's a good pass to the lot. Unfortunately, Kanate says forget about that. And it's an important block from Kanate, really. Or interception. Boy, sourced. Christian Eriksen coming on. Charity minutes, man. Absolute charity minutes. Because, I mean, what is he supposed to do? Joshua Zertsky coming on. Andy Robinson. Boy, this is horrible. Not for me though, for you lot, if you support Manchester United. Boy. Liverpool looking to frustrate United even further. Boy. Premier League goals and assists at Old Trafford. Mohamed Salah has 10. Garnacho has 10. Boy. And I must admit, you lot tell me who's right and who's wrong. Back when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was Man United manager, he said, it's in the league positions if you see any progress for me. Any cup competitions can give you a trophy, but it's an ego thing for managers. It's not like a trophy will say that we're back. That comment versus what Ten Hag said this week. Listen, behind Manchester City, we have won the most trophies over the last 2 years, so we have performed better than anyone else. That's the reality. Those are the facts. This year, we want to win trophies, and I'm quite confident to build up this. Cody Gakpo creeping at the back post there. Didn't quite come off. Boy. These you should never go to the stadium to watch the game. But I've been and watched Arsenal win more than I've lost. But Tuesday, yeah. So when I was at all them Champions League games, what? Hating, man. Marcus Rashford still on the pitch. 88 minutes on the clock. Up against Bradley. I mean, if you can't ask questions of Trent defensively and issues, that's a good switch of plays from Rashford to Diallo to Ahmad. Ahmad, can he get his head up? It's floated into the box by Mazouari. Bradley's headed it. It doesn't go out far. He's hooked it the second time of asking. Mohamed Salah palms it first time. You can forget about that. Lisandro Martinez don't know what you was doing. Shabazza, if Liverpool really want this could be 4. If they really want this, they don't. You don't want it. That's a free kick, ref. Darwin Núñez is you're horrible, man. You're horrible, bro. The free kick. Too horny for a goal. Relax, man. You're going to get some. Liverpool didn't really want it, and they can afford not to. And Darwin Núñez, if you're going to do that, at least hit the fucking target. Oh, is that a pen? The referee said play on. I think they'll allow them. Anyways, Onana's gone long. Don't worry, United fans. This ordeal's soon over. Kanate, beast in the air, really. Rashford, no chance. Luis Diaz has been given man of the match. I mean, he's got 2 goals in a game of this magnitude. Deserves it, really. Could have given the young Kwanzaa some minutes today. Liverpool were tested more defensively against Ipswich, if I'm honest. Into the 90 minutes. How long's added on? 5 minutes. Is there going to be a 4th? I think Liverpool been too. Naturally, there's going to be, from a human point of view, there's going to be natural levels of complacency creeping into your game. I think that's the only thing I'd be vexed about if I was Mr. Slot. Unnecessary levels of complacency. Apart from that, it's all calm. I'm at frustration. Look. And I mean, it's gonna sound silly, but if it was me, Salah could easily have got man of the match. You're right. If it was me, I know it's bad to say this, but as a United fan, you just want to see someone clatter into someone, not injure them, clatter into someone. Let's clamp someone now, man. If you can't get a goal, just clatter into someone. Handbags, show us you care. Christian Eriksen to take this corner. Bradley, you might want to take hands off Rashford's shirt, you know. Christian Eriksen. Harry Maguire heads it. I believe Van Dijk headed it out. Harry Maguire doing up left wing duties. It's a decent knock back into the box, but it's a strong catch from Alisson. Well, already Maguire's done more on the left hand side than Rashford all game. I don't know how Rashford has played 90 minutes today. 90 plus minutes, better yet. Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk. Timikas, the Greek scouser. Don't know what he was doing there, but Liverpool still have the ball. Gakpo. McAllister to Konate. So Bradley have a touch, man. We don't know when we'll next see throughout the 2 weeks we should sign Gyökeres. Well, he can't play for us. We have to wait till January minimum, and I don't think we're going to do that. McAllister, Van Dijk. Cramps. You know, it's crazy though. Gyökeres stayed put. Osimhen, I'm not sure him or Napoli wanted it, but he stayed put. Ivan Toney to Saudi. I didn't see that happening. Throw into Man United. And the Liverpool faithful are making their voices heard. Can't lie, someone tell Poet he's tweaking. A man said Raya wasn't good enough yesterday. Doing it for engagement, man. It's horrible, man. Can't lie. Merino's been taking a lot of headshots. I hope he's all right, man. That MBE bonus has a long shelf time. Damn. Minute and a half, people. 90 seconds. Maguire. Sandro Martinez. Big up Rance. I don't know why he said what that's in reference to, but shout out Rance. I'm sure him and many other United fans not happy with this. Alisson. Van Dijk. Turn on it, McAllister. Pause. McAllister does well. Bro, this young Bradley's living a move. He's meant to be right back. Somehow he's playing centre mid. Darwin Núñez. On my life, this is why you don't start Núñez. And your teammates are not even getting peed off with you anymore. They just know you're meaty. What? He's so selfish. Liverpool should have scored 7, to be fair. I'm sure Tony wanted to stay, but that Saudi bag is too great. What was your... Bro, I can't... listen, I respect the hustle. A career short. Yeah, you want to win trophies and do these things, but generational wealth, man. To us normal people, 20 grand a week is lit. But you go get that. You might even bust out after a year. Van Dijk sends it when it doesn't really. The camera tricked me. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno. Not really anyone to aim for in the box, if I'm honest. Bradley says, same way I'm sending it. And he's found Darwin Núñez, Szoboszlai, McAllister. And that's the end of it. Not 1, not 2, but 3 goals for Liverpool. The first Premier League encounter between Arne Slot and Ten Hag, the battle of the boardies, has ended with the new Liverpool gaffer getting 3 goals. 3 goals against the runner play. They've managed the game well. United structurally terrible defensively. Luis Diaz got 2 of the goals. And obviously Salah got 1 of them, the man of the moment, man written in the stars. Trent would have been on the score sheet himself. but his goal was ruled out via VAR, which was the best defending from a United perspective. And that ends the second watch along of the day from myself. You lot, it's always a pleasure to be here. Now it's time for me to get some Sunday dinner. Again, make sure your notification bells are on. You're subscribed to both channels. And yeah, man, it's the international break tomorrow. We're obviously going to speak at lengths about Arsenal and all of our stuff and any other talking points. So yeah, videos, live streams, all that stuff, they're out there. Hopefully you lot have enjoyed the live stream or streams. God bless you all. Peace, man.
Against this right back, Charlie.